Thank you for joining me today for Reading Represents. My name is Miss Hannah. I'm with the Chesapeake Public Library, and I am so glad you are joining us today. We are going to start by singing an intro song together so that everybody can feel welcome and ready to read and learn and play today. So we're going to use a few American Sign Language signs for some of the words in our song that we're going to sing together. So I'm going to teach you those signs first so that you can use them and follow along while we're singing the song. So the first sign I'm going to teach you today is read. So you hold one hand up like it's a book and you do this with the other hand. Take your fingers down the hand for the word read. And the next word that we're going to learn today is together. Take your two hands with thumbs up, put them together like this, do the motion, and that is the American sign for together. So we've got read and we've got together. We're going to learn the sign for happy, which is this. You take your two hands, palm out, and you make a brushing motion on the front of yourself like this, happy. Okay? And then we're going to learn the sign for learn, which is very easy. Put your hand up like you have information in your hand and put that information in your head. Learn. Learn. Okay. The next sign we're going to learn is done. When we're done, we do that sign. Done. All right. And finally, we're going to learn the word for fun or play, which is this, which is a hard sign to do because it's hard to do that with your fingers, but practice it and see if you can use that sign for play or fun in our song today. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you the words to the song. We're going to sing it once through fairly slowly so you can learn them, and then we'll sing it faster together, okay? And I'm so glad you joined us, so here is our welcome song. The more we read together, 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 the more we read together, the happier we'll be. All right. So the next part goes like this. We read things to learn things. We read things for fun. We read things together until we are done. The more we read together, 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 the more we read together, the happier we'll be. All right, let's try doing that a little bit faster. And it goes like this. The more we read together, 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 the more we read together, the happier we'll be. We'll read things to learn things, we'll read things for fun, we'll read things together, and then we are done. The more we read together, 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 the more we read together, the happier we'll be. Great job! Thank you so much for singing with me. Dreamers by Yuyi Morales, published by Neil Porter Books. What if you dreamt of a new life? What if that life took you to a new country? Let's read about it. I dreamed of you, then you appeared. Together we became resplendent life. You and I. One day, we bundled gifts in our backpack and crossed a bridge, outstretched like the universe. And when we made it to the other side, thirsty, in awe, unable to go back, we became immigrants. Migrantes, you and I. The sky and the land welcomed us in words unlike those of our ancestors. There were so many things we didn't know, unable to understand, and afraid to speak. We made lots of mistakes. You and I became caminantes. Thousands and thousands of steps we took around this land until the day we found a place we had never seen before. Suspicious, improbable. Unbelievable, surprising. Unimaginable. Where we didn't need to speak, we only needed to trust. And we did. They got a library card. Books became our language. Books became our home. Books became our lives. We learned to read, to speak, to write, and to make our voices heard. Someday, we will become something we haven't even yet imagined. But right now, we are stories. We are two languages. We are lucha. We are resilience. We are hope. We are dreamers, soñadores of the world. We are love. Amor. Love. The end. Let's talk about some delicious foods that come from Hispanic countries. So, things that are going to be eaten in Mexico, in Central and South America, and you may even have had some of them here at Mexican restaurants. So we're going to talk about some of those today, and I'm going to show you pictures in case you're not familiar with them. So the very first thing we're going to put up on the board are enchiladas. Don't they look delicious? So they're tortillas filled with vegetables and meat and some nice toppings and a sauce. Those are enchiladas. Now here we have tamales. Tamales are made with a corn wrapper and then they have filling and a sauce. These are called empanadas. Empanadas have either meat and or vegetables inside and they look like a little pocket or a little pillow. So those are empanadas. This is a tostada. It's kind of like a flat taco that you don't roll up. So we've got a tortilla on the bottom and it is covered with all kinds of yummy toppings. And that is a tamale. This is a chile relleno. It has cheese inside of it and is covered in a sauce. Some people think it's a little spicy, so you may not have eaten that before, but it does look delicious. And finally, we have mofongo con camarones. And that is going to be this little cake right here, which is hidden under some shrimp. Those are the camarones. So that is eaten often in Puerto Rico. Don't these foods look delicious? Next time you go to a Mexican restaurant, you could order them. Now we're going to talk about some desserts. So I'm going to take these down and we're going to move on to some sweet stuff. So, have you ever had churros before? They're one of my favorites. They're like little sticks covered in cinnamon and you can dip them in sauces like chocolate or a guava fruit sauce or strawberry jam and they are so yummy. What about this? This is called flan. It's kind of like pudding or jello. It's wiggly if you wiggle it and it's really good. This is tres leches cake, which means 3 milks. It's very yummy. And here we have it covered in cream and strawberries, crema y fresas. And finally, we have paletas, which are Mexican-style popsicles made with fresh fruits. I think this one has gummy bears in it. That looks delicious, doesn't it? And these are very popular in the summer months when it's really hot out. So those are some yummy Hispanic desserts to eat. You should try them. Paletero Man by Lucky Diaz, translated by Carmen Tafoya, illustrated by Micah Player published by HarperCollins. What's the best way to cool off on a hot day? Grab a paleta and you're set. In the hottest month, on the hottest day, in the city of dreamers, California, LA, I grab my dinero and make my way to find my friend, Paletero Jose. So he's got his money. He's ready to go. Pushing his cart full of cool treats, bailando, he dances to mariachi beats. He has dozens of flavors, I can already taste. Will he have my favorite? There's not a second to waste. There's Tío Ernesto. He asks, ¿Tamale today? No, gracias, tío. Where's Paletero Jose? Can you hear his call? Paletas for one, paletas for all. Uh-oh. Un aroma is calling, a smell caught in the breeze. It's a barbecue smell coming from Miss Lee's. Hola, querido. Would you like a sample today? No, gracias, señorita. Where's Paletero Jose? Can you hear his call? Paletas for one, paletas for all. The only way to beat this heat is with an icy cold paleta treat. There's my friend from the bike shop. Lo siento, Frank. There's no time to stop. Can you hear his call? Paletas for one, paletas for all. Will he have all the flavors, the colors I love? Horchata, canela, the kind I dream of? Chocolate, corn, honey, or fresa? Arroz con leche, watermelon, or cerveza? Can you hear his call? Paletas for one, paletas for all. Here he is, Paletero Jose. Finally, I'll get cool on this very hot day. Oh, look at all the people who've already got their popsicles. He has all my favorites. Can it be true? Chocolate, vainilla, y melón too. But today, I'd like piña. Do you have that sabor? He smiles, a big smile. Claro, para ti, el mejor. For you, the best. I reach into my pocket to pay for my paleta. Mi dinero, my money. Está perdido. It's missing, it's lost. ¿A dónde se ha ido? What will I do? What can I say? How can I buy my paleta today? And just at that moment, who do I see? My neighborhood friends, Theo, Frank, and Miss Lee. We called out your names when we saw your coins drop, but you must not have heard us because you didn't stop. Muchas gracias, amigos. What would I have done? I guess I dropped my money when I was on the run. Kindness for all, shouts Paletero Jose. I have a surprise that will brighten your day. Oye, amigos, paletas on me. Because of your kindness, the paletas are free. Whether it's stormy or whether it's sunny, whether or not you have any money, I'll always help out an amigo in need. Yo te prometo, an amigo indeed. I promise to be a friend. In the hottest month, on the hottest day, we have fun in the sun with Paletero Jose. We can hear his call. Paletas for one, paletas for all. The end. Do you know the song head, shoulders, knees, and toes? Do you know it in Spanish? Well, if not, I'm going to teach you the words and we can sing it together, okay? So the word for head is cabeza, shoulders are hombros, knees are rodillas, and feet are pies. Now you can't see my knees and feet, but I'm sure you can find yours to point to them when we sing the song together, okay? And then when we get to the part about the face, we have eyes, which are ojos, ears are orejas, mouth is boca, and our nose is our nariz. Okay, so here we go. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Ready? We'll start slow and we'll go faster. Cabeza, hombros, rodillas, pies, rodillas, pies. Cabeza, hombros, rodillas, pies, rodillas, pies. Oh, ojos, orejas, boca y nariz. Cabeza, hombros, rodillas, pies, rodillas, pies. Bueno, let's try it again a little bit faster. You ready? And if you can't do the words, just do the motions. Cabeza, hombros, rodillas, pies, rodillas, pies. Cabeza, hombros, rodillas, pies, rodillas, pies. Oh, ojos, orejas, boca y nariz. Cabeza, hombros, rodillas, pies, rodillas, pies. Bueno! Very good job. Thank you for singing with me. Thank you so much for joining me today for Reading Represents. Let's sing a goodbye song together and I'll see you next time. Oh, it's time to say goodbye for today. Oh, it's time to say goodbye for today. Can you wave your arms like this? Can you blow a little kiss? Mwah! Oh, it's time to say goodbye for today. See you next time.